Heighten the treasures. Decide to leave the long pants. I don't have to worry if I wear shorts to show something. I have this problem. When I started recording my videos on YouTube, I don't know, it's my first account, I think. Even my third account, I don't know. I would sit down and I always have to be going back and forth. People seeing me move back and forth on the chairs because of the pillow or a cushion or something I had on the back of my chair, and I have to be, like comfortable. And I don't want to, like I see everybody recording this, not this way, straight. You know what I'm talking about. But I noticed that maybe it doesn't have a long selfie stick or something. That way they don't see just half your, face. It shows the whole place. I don't know how they do it. I need to figure it out because and then my thing got loose. I'm gonna fix it because I have to fix my nail, fake nail. So let me put this on. I believe it's Halloween. Because things of Halloween, anything spooky, weird, cool, whatever it is. And the other thing is 1980s of makeup, clothes, and anything. It makes me happy, so why not? I should have orange, yeah. So why not? Try to get into the Halloween spirit. I'm just in like a depression mood. That's all I can say. Worrying about my son, and then like a lot of days. Well, I was doing a couple of days I've been doing stuff with my son, and then I almost was gonna go today out, but it's weekend, so if I go to Manhattan, everything's good. But then when I'm heading home, I have a hard time because the bus, the M55 that goes to the ferry, ain't going to the ferry. It's gonna go halfway, and I gotta walk like a couple long blocks. I'm gonna be exhausted. I don't want to walk no more blocks. I just want that bus to take me to the ferry. That way I wait long and so much people, and you take up the damn ferry and you take another bus. I don't like cursing, but like it just, after Donald Trump was the president, he messed it up. So where Rockefeller Center is, the buses were not, I used to have a couple, like 2 buses that used to go there. It was the M5 and M20. We still have the M20, but I don't know where you wait for that M20 because I haven't seen it where I go in Rockefeller Center and in 42nd Street. I don't see that bus. So I don't know where you're supposed to wait for that bus because that's the other one that goes to the ferry. I don't know. He messed it up because they still have M5, but it just goes somewhere else. It doesn't go where the ferry is. So that's why I changed my mind. And the other thing, I got to be asking people to take me a picture of the Macy Flower Show, and I just wasn't in the mood. I wasn't gonna go over there, and I'm not feeling, I have the anxiety and everything else. It's It would have been too much. It would have been too much. It's just, people are gonna say, it's so easy taking the bus. You're just taking the bus. You're taking, even if it's two buses, you're just taking the bus. But it's not that, it's not that easy, like, it's not that simple either. Just for getting out of my house, not even near the bus stop yet, and I'm feeling anxiety. I get in that bus, half of those people don't have masks. No, they don't care if they die, or they don't care if they, elderly people or babies, kids get COVID or something else worse. They don't care. And then there's a lot of people, the regular people, like going to work, regular people just going out to do their thing, or the tourists. And it's not only the regular tourists. They used to bother me a lot, but now it's all the immigrants. The immigrants. So it's double the people of everything. Everything. You think I like being with a lot of people? No, I don't. It's not their fault, but it bothers me. And yeah, I was gonna do like a fun Halloween thing, and yeah, I'm back to this negative depression thing, and it's not fun. It's not fun. So it's a lot of things, and then I suffer from insomnia. So thank God when I take my sleeping pill plus my lithium pill, because that's the one that controls my moods. It helps me, the medicines help me a little bit. So what helps me more, seeing my therapist, my psychiatrist, and I gotta do my work. I don't stay in the house. Or if I'm home, keep busy doing chores, other stuff. Yeah. Let me get into this Halloween spirit. I'm so crabby. Crabby, emotional, you name it. You name it. Let's see what I do. I don't know. So my phone is a great phone. Thank you, Joelle, for buying me the new phone. But I was so used to my phone. And now that I can't save a lot of my long videos, I was worried about saving videos before 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And now, even the 8 minutes, 5 seconds, I can't save. This guy, his foot is always coming out. I'm gonna have to tape it. It's okay for now. Some of these are too big, and that's why sometimes I don't like decorating with them, the big ones, because they take too much space, and then the rest of the stuff, where I'm gonna, like, Day of the Dead. I'm thinking of putting makeup. Don't know where the makeup is right now, because I had a couple of makeup palettes, and I don't know what I did. If I have it under the bed in a box, I don't know. Oh, how did it break? It must have got squished on the box, on the bag. Look at his tail. I gotta figure it out, but I'm taking back his tail. Aw. Man. Of course, porcelain, I gotta figure out, I'm gonna have to buy like a shelf, or until I do, I might put them up there. I slept good, but, and I ate oatmeal, hot coffee, that's it. And it's already 1 o'clock, so I don't know what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Can't believe it. A beautiful little, and I think he's the only one I bought. Put it down so I don't break more stuff. He still lights up. My long nail. No. No, these batteries. I, you might see it in one of my old Halloween or last year that passed that I had him light it up. One, two. I don't have any lights. And old and dead. Yeah. Figure out where I'm gonna put them. This one looks almost like this one. The book. And Skelly. I don't know. Break my porcelain doll. This one lights up. And I record videos like this, especially of Halloween, to show people, anybody, that it has not, like, I guess because, they read of the Bible, or I don't know what it was that they believe, or everything that has to do with the demon and bad stuff and whatever it is. It's only if you make it that way, especially bad people will give our name a good, or something like that, I don't know. Something of the saying. I try to say the thing and then bam, it's not I'm not saying it right. Those bad people, they give our name a good, whatever. I give up. Wow. I thought it was cracked or something. Just to look at it, the body, like little brown stuff, look like it's cracked. Oh, cool. I didn't notice that. Oh, it'll light up. $3. I forgot I had this one. I don't remember much about this one. Maybe because I used these other 3 more on the, when I decorate. I don't know. So this is some of the porcelain dolls my Aunt Naomi gave me. I think I have a pimple, don't I? My Aunt Naomi, before she went to Puerto Rico in 2017, I think it was. And the other one is around there. I think she's on the white dresser. One of the white porcelain dolls that her face cracked. Got the tape on it. And I have it in a bag. That they're hats. I didn't even start decorating. I might record it the other way. That way, I'll turn it that way, I guess, or something like that. You can see me decorating the desk. I might add, I put, I still have like white cobweb on the table, on the desk. And I got these little mini pumpkins. These don't have a stand, so the shoe, if it ain't in the bag, it's in another bag, I guess. I don't use her shoe. And I've been using these porcelain dolls when I started recording on the Live app, the app that they shut down. That I lost half of my videos. I got to save some, but half gone. So when I started, the pandemic started in 2019, I think it was. That's when I decided to not only, I started liking taking pictures of myself, because I didn't like taking pictures of myself when I was younger, and half of my pictures I kind of destroyed, ripped, threw out, and I think I told you the story about one picture. I didn't like that picture. It shows me wearing a pink short blouse. I was so skinny, a teenager, and my mom always put me some kind of summer school, some kind of program, after school program. Even, yeah, in the summer school. Yeah, I didn't like it. So she ended up putting me in summer school. They had to pick me up in the bus because I lived in 57 and it was around the 30s. And it was a school that was like 1 block away from McDonald's. And so I was in this class and they were teaching us how to develop the pictures. So they said, oh, for each kid, take a picture. And you see me, when I take the picture, like an attitude or something. I don't look like this. A different. It was worse. And I couldn't cut the picture. You know those pictures that you can't even cut. You can't cut them. Those it's white and the back is black. So I just crumpled it and threw it in the garbage. And I'm thinking my mom must have picked it up, and then my grandma must have seen it, or my Aunt Naomi, one of those, and ended up in my grandma's photo album. One day I was looking at her pictures, and I let my Aunt Naomi know, can I keep the pictures? She said, why not? So I took some pictures, and I couldn't believe it. I threw it out, and so I'm glad that my aunts and my mom and my, like some of my families kept memories of when I was younger, because I don't have that much pictures because I didn't like the way I looked. So now I like, even though I always took pictures. I started liking taking pictures when I met my ex-boyfriend, Gabrielle, that's my son's father. And then when I was a mom, so it was more like recording videos for people on an app. but I thought this was like an app for only kids. Only because I seen more kids. Then later on, when I noticed people following me, I noticed different age and adults, and I noticed that I was the only one who was going to these stores nearby my house because I couldn't go far when the COVID start hit or whatever. And man, I didn't think I was gonna talk a lot. Anyway, the rest of this is just many pumpkins. So I think I was the only adult on the app that was going near my house. I would go to like Dollar General or Family Dollar. I don't think I didn't go to Dollar Tree because, like before it wasn't near my house. It was only taking the bus to Highland, so I didn't go there. I didn't want to take the bus to get sick and all that. I thought one of my nails got loose, came out. So I went to these stores nearby my house, and I would buy cheap toys. And I said, let me try, I would post these videos and say I'm trying out these cheap toys or playing with them, whatever. I'm an adult. I have to explain it to kids because they say, you're an adult. Why are you playing with toys and things? And I didn't care. I just explained to them, I just like playing with toys and I like trying these things out for you guys. And I started doing slime, putty, sand. I bought all these toys. And the other thing was I was, when my aunt. Wait. Now I'm thinking. Even though she said it was 2017 when she went to Puerto Rico. I guess in 2019 is when I, started also using the different porcelain dolls, and I would put different decorations like for Halloween or Christmas. Like the Halloween, I would tape the dolls, act like they were holding the pumpkins, and I would tape it with Scotch tape, and I would, put the decorations or whatever it was on I had my old brown desk, and I even Joel's, my son's toys, I would add it into the video, and like whatever I could think of doing, I did. Knowing I didn't know how to cook or bake or that kind of stuff, I would do those kind of videos. I never got to do putting makeup. That's the only thing I never did when I posted on a live app. And then when it started little by little getting a little better that we could go out, then I started recording of me going out like to Manhattan, certain places and things. Yeah. I'm going to end it here. I might leave for tomorrow unless I change my mind later and to decorate my desk for Halloween, because I have to find more stuff. Like I said, I don't think the porcelain dolls, I'm just going to put it back in the bag for now, because when I find the other dolls that have the doll stand, then I'll use some of them. Like I said, I don't want them to break. I'll see if I can use some of them. But for now, I'm going to leave them in the bag. I still was thinking of putting my, like makeup, like Halloween kind of look. I don't know. This is a long video. and Caesar. Um, I know that you text English, so I'm thinking talk Spanish and English, but hopefully you understand the English. I hope. Hi, Caesar. One of my angel treasures. Follow me. Um, so you mentioned if if I'm not posting for a while, videos. Just in case later on, because when my son lets me know, oh, we're just gonna take pictures for a while and not be on our phones, I will gladly listen to him, and we're gonna do that. That way he could don't be texting his friends or being on a game, and we go out and do stuff, explore more Staten Island, explore more in Brooklyn, because we know a little bit of the Brooklyn because we lived in Bay Ridge. Where else? In Manhattan. Manhattan, even if we don't, because he said, wait, we can't record, but we can take pictures. So I'm hoping he'll be more, like, knowing we're just going to take pictures, he'll let me, for us to take pictures together, or once in a while separate, that way, whatever scenery, we take, pictures, and I would love that. There are a lot of places I want to go. I haven't gone to Highline. It's called Highline Park in a long while. I only went, I think it was only once. I mentioned that my dear closest therapist, she was one of my favorite therapists. She ain't my first, because my first, well, I can't really say, it was a Spanish therapist. I got so close to her, but I didn't stay that long with her. It was when I was starting off in my 20s that I went to 49th Street and Fifth Avenue, the clinic, Sunset Park Terrace, I think that's what it's called. And so I can't really count her. I think the closest one was, I think her name was Janet. Man, I'm forgetting people's name or how she looked. Oh my gosh, well, I can't forget how she looks because I have pictures with her. She, after my first one, she was Spanish, left. I didn't get to know her that well. She didn't even say, oh, I'm going to leave. I found out, that somebody said, oh, she left. I was very upset, and it took a while for I could get to know Janet. And I feel like she was like a second mom to me, besides a best friend. She always took pictures. The beginning was of me and Gabrielle. And then when I got pregnant and had Joelle, she was taking pictures of my pregnancy. She even made, I mentioned I had 2 baby showers. One was that my mom and my family, and then Gabrielle, his mom and their family, made, put together in Gabrielle's house, where he used to live in the 40s in Sunset Park. They made a baby shower for me. And then the program, which Janet and all the therapists put together to make a baby shower for me in the program in the basement. And not only that, she paid for a car service for me and Gabrielle to bring all the stuff that they bought us for Joelle, so I could go home. I've been so lucky and blessed to have great therapists. The only one I can complain about before I had my therapist when I moved here in Staten Island, Pauline, it was a Russian lady. That's the only person that, not only the first time, but the second time, the first time I let her know, stop looking at me 'cause you make me feel nervous. And she said, "Oh no, I won't do it again." And, I understood her English. She had a Russian accent. No, she did. The second time, I talked to somebody. I said, "Can I get when I remembered about Pauline, that I saw her in a different creepy building before we went to Bailey Seat in the hospital. It was a different building near the hospital, and I remember her name, or yeah, I think I remember her name. I explained, described her, and the lady knew who I'm talking about, and I was happy when she was my therapist, because she's the only one. Um, Not even this other therapist, Mary Lou, when Joel was a baby, he was an active, fidgety baby until he grew up as a preteen and teenager. He was still hyper and all that, but she didn't want me taking Joelle to see her, and that upset me because I said, like a lot of times my mom's not there, like she was working. She was working all the way in Secaucus, New Jersey, and because Century 21, she used to work in Barry's Brooklyn. Then when it went to Secaucus, New Jersey, she had no choice. She went all the way over there, so I didn't have nobody. I had my younger brothers, Alex and Andy, but sometimes they were at school or something like that. So once in a while, um, they would be nice and take care of him for a little bit until I went to the library, but that was across the street near my house. But I wouldn't. It wasn't that they took care of my kid, my baby good, but that's the way I was. I don't know. Um, I think this is I'm thinking this is the longest video I ever. I need a novella. Who's gonna hire me so I could have my own novel? And people could join me and talk about whatever, or show some kind of Mari's, um, and talk about whatever it is, the topic you want to talk about. Hire me. I mean, but give me a lot of moolah. Mhm. I'm weird. So, like I said, this might be the last video, but I'm gonna take off my wig for now, and if I change my mind, then I could put it back on, and that way I could put like some kind of Halloween look. So,